The Presidency has listed Nigeria's exit from recession, bumper food harvests and the emergence of the Nigerian stock market as one of the best performing in the world, as some of the major achievements of the Buhari administration in the outgoing year. 17 such achievements were listed in a statement issued in Abuja on Friday by the Special Advisor on Media and Publicity to the President, Mr. Femi Adesina. The statement reads, Nigeria exited its worst recession in decades. After 5 quarters of negative growth, the economy bounced back into positive territory. Agriculture was one of the stars of 2017, posting consistent growth levels even throughout the recession. Also, inflation fell for 10 consecutive months during 2017, February to November. The naira stabilized against the dollar, after the central bank introduced a new forex window for investors and exporters. The stability has attracted billions of dollars in portfolio investments since April 2017 on the back of a stable naira and increased investment inflows. Nigeria's stock market emerged as one of the best performing in the world, delivering returns in excess of 40%. Nigeria saw bumper food harvests, especially in rice, whose local production continues to rise significantly. States like Ebonyi, Kebbi, leading the pack, with Ogun joining at the end of 2017. The price of a 50 kg bag of rice, a staple in the country, has fallen by about 30% since the beginning of 2017. As local production has gone up, the federal government launched an 701 billion intervention fund, payment assurance program, aimed at supporting power generation companies to meet their payment obligations to gas and equipment suppliers, banks and other partners. The impact is being felt. The amount of power being distributed is now currently steady at around 4,000 MW, higher than previously recorded. The federal government began paying pensions to police officers who were granted presidential pardon in 2000 after serving in the former Biafra police during the Nigerian Civil War. These officers, and their next of kin, have waited for their pensions for 17 years since the presidential pardon. Nigeria rose 24 places on the World Bank's Ease of Doing Business rankings, and earned a place on the list of top 10 reformers in the world. Nigeria's foreign exchange reserves grew by $12 billion, reaching the highest level since 2014. Nigeria also added, this year, an additional $250 million to its sovereign wealth fund. Also, Nigeria's trade balance crossed over into surplus territory. From a deficit in 2016, Nigeria successfully issued 2 Eurobonds, $4.5 billion, a Sukuk bond, 100 billion naira, a diaspora bond, $300 million, and the first sovereign climate bond in Africa, raising billions of dollars for infrastructure spending. The federal government launched a tax amnesty scheme expected to raise hundreds of millions of dollars in additional revenues when it closes in March 2018. The federal government successfully commenced implementation of a whistleblowing program that has so far seen recoveries of tens of millions of dollars. The Social Investment Program, Nigeria's most ambitious social welfare program ever, rolled out across dozens of states. Currently, 5.2 million primary school children in 28,249 schools in 19 states are being fed daily. 200,000 unemployed graduated enlisted into the Power Job Scheme, and 250,000 loans already distributed to artisans, traders, and farmers. The number of Nigerians facing food insecurity in the northeast dropped by half, according to the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO. The Nigeria Customs Service recorded its highest ever revenue collection, crossing the 1 trillion naira (N1 billion) mark.